What's going on, everyone? I am just sitting here. I love my brain and I just love thinking, trying to find philosophy in anything. It's a good thing to do. Anything we do, you can find some sort of philosophical thing with it. So I'm sitting here and relating it to stuff. So everyday things you can look at and relate to important things like our thinking. So I'm sitting here rubber banding up these tie-dye shirts that I'm gonna make, and I've noticed I've gotten a lot better at it already. And you find these ways of doing it that's a lot easier than when I first did it. You know, you're just like, okay, you just wrap a rubber band around the thing and that's it. But the more I've been doing it, for one thing, it's like a kind of a mindless little task, and you can zone out into it and spend a lot of time thinking and being self-aware, thinking about your life. Put on some music and sit there and just reflect, and it's just such a mindless task, but you realize, oh man, I'm learning all these different ways of doing it now, way faster ways, different ways of making the rubber bands tighter and stronger that will hold in more of the dye. The tighter you get them, the cooler the print's gonna look. But really, they all look cool. So that's just a perspective. But really, the metaphor I'm finding with these rubber bands is I've gotten a lot better the more I've been doing it. And I've made them tighter, which will hold in the dye better. Kind of like the more work I put in on my self-awareness and my thoughts and my thinking and all that, the better chance I have at holding in all of that positive stuff that I'm learning. So, you know, there's nothing against AA or whatever recovery you do, but you can get lost in it and just become that, that's your only thing, but you don't continue to grow. So, geez, there's all sorts of ways to grow. There's all sorts of ways to learn more wisdom, read different books, listen to different teachers, different podcasts. You know, there's so many ways to get sober. And again, I'm not just talking about sobriety as in drugs and alcohol. I'm meaning more of like our thinking, because that's really what it is. It's our thinking that gets us to these really bad spots in our life. But you know what's really great is when we recognize that problem and then we start working on it. We figure out better ways to not do it. We figure out ways where we can make our sobriety stronger, make it tighter, like this rubber band. I hope some of that made sense, but I just love it because now I'm like, wow, I've got this way faster method to get what I need to be done. And that's just like anything. We figure out how we'll get better and more efficient at it, just like our recovery. And I love you guys, and I hope you're doing well. And life is beautiful. Life is great. See ya.